It was a bumpy and dusty 45-minute bike ride to Shirekoro, a village in Pape, a satellite town about 13 kilometers from Buari Area Council in Abuja, Nigeria. Shirekoro houses about 9,000 inhabitants with its dialect known as Koro. The Shere people are predominantly farmers growing guinea corn, yam, maize and groundnut. To cook the proceeds from their farmlands, the women in Shere community use firewood or charcoal to prepare their meals. According to a World Health Organization report on household air pollution in 2022, around 2.4 billion people worldwide, a third of the global population, cook using open fires or inefficient stoves fueled by kerosene, coal or biomass, including wood, animal dung, and crop waste. These solid fuels produce carbon, one of the biggest contributors to climate change after carbon dioxide. Also, the cutting down of trees for wood to get firewood or charcoal contributes to deforestation, which in turn has a negative impact on climate change. Solar Sister Nigeria, a gender-based social enterprise, chose to distribute clean energy to underserved communities in Nigeria. Country Director of Solar Sister Nigeria, Choma Ome, shared that Solar Sister was built with the sole objective of providing women with economic opportunities.
Providing women with economic opportunity, with training and support to distribute clean energy to serve communities in Africa. For us, in Solar Sister, we invest in women to power communities, because we envision a bright world that is powered by women's enterprise. Looking at the gap in energy access in communities, hard to reach or last mile communities, what Solar Sister does is to bridge that energy gap by creating clean energy access to households and businesses in off-grid communities.
According to her, Solar Sister seeks to bridge the gap in energy access in communities.
The energy gap in Nigeria has created a business opportunity for women to tap into, right? So this empowerment we are talking about is basically helping women to get engaged in an income generating activity, which is in the sales of the solar lamps and the clean cook stoves. We also empower them by equipping them to be able to grow their business.
Solar Sister believes women are a key part of the solution to the clean energy challenge. This is why they invest in women's enterprises in off-grid communities like Mrs. Hassana Omar, a 30-year-old mother of 4. Mrs. Omar is part of the Solar Sister network of over 2,000 entrepreneurs spread across 28 states in Nigeria. Showcasing her clean energy items, Mrs. Omar revealed how she became an energy entrepreneur and how the business has helped her to stay financially empowered.
There is one organization that was called USAID that collaborates with Buari Area Council to come and help women in our community to promote their businesses. So with time, when they started supporting our village community women with grants, I was lucky. I received 50,000. I now said, since I have mind of joining this business entrepreneur of Solar Sister, I will use this opportunity not to spend this money. The business empowered me financially to the extent that my children were in public school and my husband was not having something doing before now. So when I started this business, we moved 2 of our children to private school.
Recounting some of the challenges she encountered, Mrs. Umar said she started with 40,000 naira using the business strategies she was taught by the Business Development Associate attached to her community. She was able to make a turnover of 85,500 naira.
When I bought 1 carton of pickle, I spent almost 1 year selling that 1 carton of pickle. My BDA keep on supporting me that, Hassana, why am I not see you for sisterhood meeting? Me, I was thinking that since my business is not moving enough, I will not have courage to be attending that meeting. So my BDA keep on calling me and supporting me that I should come. So that is when I now changed my mind up again and started coming. When I come, she now taught me some business strategies.
The money wey we sell na 30,000. Now we start the business with.
Here is another entrepreneur in the network, Lami Usman Zaki, a 29-year-old single mother of one.
As we come dey sell, any income wey dey come, na im we dey use am buy another one, dey join and dey buy, dey sell. As I dey here, my father dey sick, na the money I dey use, dey comot inside, I dey treat my father. Both my brothers wey dey go school, na I dey use the money dey help them for the school. For the solar system, the money wey dey give us, we dey do the business. As we dey do am up to now, na I still dey do.
The story does not end here. This is me heading to Junior Secondary School Pape to meet with Eunice Lawal, a teacher and mother of 3 who has added clean energy entrepreneur to her resume. Lawal is happy to add a side hustle to her day job. However, she believes some things can be made better.
There is a lot of ways. One of them is that the availability of the product. Sometimes if you ask, you say it's not on ground, and customers now, they will be on your neck, something like that. Then number 2, though they tried in that area to give credit facility to their to the sisters, they tried in that aspect, but I believe they can still do more. The another thing which I don't know, this issue of, like the other day, somebody want to buy pico, I say 3.5, say no, it's too much, all those things. So I don't know if there is a way they can beat the price down a bit.
Addressing the media in June 2023, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres advised countries to wake up and step up towards a green economy.
It's time to wake up and step up. It's time to rebuild trust based on climate justice. It's time to accelerate the just transition to a green economy. Limiting the rise in global temperature to 1.5 degrees Celsius is still possible. We must consider this as a moment of hope, but it will require carbon emissions to be cut by 45% by 2030.
With the current removal of fuel subsidy in Nigeria, analysts say perhaps this will spur better investment in renewable energy infrastructure, encourage the development of a greener economy, thereby setting Nigeria on a sustainable path for the future. This story is part of the Kiss FM Solutions Journalism Project, made possible by Nigerian Health Watch under the Solutions Journalism Africa Initiative. I am Miracle Genesis, Kiss FM Abuja.